Back for another video. There is a good reason why I have all the sea creatures from Safari LTD. So, except for that Dunkleosteus right there. So, I got three things, I think three things inside this box right here, which yeah. This is another, box from our Safari Limited Journey in my videos YouTube channel. And we'll see what's inside. And I know what is in here. There's a bag right here. Whoa. It's a thresher shark. Okay, there's a little tear strip which I don't even have to use the scissors. And there's a good reason why the sharks are in the front. And this is another addition to my shark collection. And so let's open it. Okay. Okay. Let me use my, okay, never mind. Let's open it. Okay, so here it is, the thresher shark. And here's the little tag. So this is okay. Let's get the tag out. Yeah. So thresher sharks actually use their tails right here to stun their prey, especially like a little fish, for example. Yeah, they use their tail to stun their prey, and they eat their prey, which is their purpose. And when did this figure come out? 2014. So this is a new addition to my shark collection for sure. Very long tail. Now, you've probably seen some of them from my slideshow, like this turtle. And I'll show you three figures at the end of the day. And the whale shark is one of them. And sadly, it is used, completely broken. But it's fine. Overall, it's good. So, let's put them over there. And put the thresher shark right here. Actually, not right here. So, next up, I'll save the tube for last because I feel a tube in there. And here's the other one. It's a bull shark. Now, a bull shark... Oh, this has a tear strip as well. The bull shark is actually the most dangerous shark in the world. Even more than the great white. Let me open first. Got it. Oh, it comes in a stand. This is so cool. Definitely keeping it in my stand collection. Okay, there's the bull shark. Let's check the tag real quick. Let's take off the tag real quick. Okay, so got it. So, oh, here are the tags right here. Okay, looks so detailed. 2010. Okay. Let's compare them to the great white. Yes, these are bigger and they may look more ferocious, but the bull shark are more aggressive because they live in shallow water and they have a much more widespread range, and overall their behavior is aggressive. But wow, it looks really nice. Yeah, I like to get the old classic figures better. I like the old classic figures better than the newer figures, just because it just makes it better. Now, here's the tube right here. Dolphin's tube. Yes, there are some weird tubes out there, like the whale's tube, which I'll have. If we have enough time, I'll show you the whale's tube. And my other new Safari limited toys I also have. When did this come out? There's Dolphins. Yep. When did this come out? 2019. Okay, if we have enough time, I'll probably show my whale's tube. Now, let's put these back. Now the first dolphin. Let's get these dolphins out. Oh, let's take the first three out first. Now, this is a southern right whale dolphin. These guys live down south, I think, in slightly colder waters, but not in Antarctica. But it's a very poorly named for such a species, southern right whale dolphin. You can identify them pretty easily. Next is the Atlantic spotted dolphin. This one probably has the best paint out of all of them, just because of the spots. And we also have one of the most anticipated ones in the set, the Irrawaddy dolphin. Now this is a dolphin from Cambodia. It looks kind of like a porpoise. So, yeah, let's get the next one out. Next is the white-beaked dolphin. You can tell by its big body. These guys live in the Arctic, close to the Arctic, and they have a little white tip on the beak. I think these guys live in Iceland. What's next? Next is the only small dolphin that lives, aside from the killer whale, this is the other species that lives in Antarctica, called the hourglass dolphin. I think it's because of the marking. It looks kind of like an hourglass. Now, this is probably the most famous out of all the dolphins, the bottlenose dolphin. So, these are famous because these are often found in aquariums and dolphin shows we see everywhere, especially in the cruel SeaWorld. Now let's get a couple of them out. Let's get two tails out first. Okay. Oh, this is the one I've been waiting for. It's called the striped dolphin. This is probably my favorite dolphin species because I love the markings. It looks so cool though, the striped dolphin. But sadly, this is the most hunted species in the Taiji dolphin hunts. It has a lot of different species, but the striped dolphin is the most hunted species. Next is a Atlantic white-sided dolphin, and yeah, if you saw my slideshow, you'll see I got the normal figure right here. Like, wait, when did this come out? 2020. They came out a year later after this, which was a really unique idea. Okay, let's put it back with there's a dolphin and a vaquita, the rarest animal on Earth. And good thing I sent the petition to save them. Okay. Okay, let's save the pink one for last. Let's dump both of them out and let's save the pink one for last. Okay, now this is a common dolphin. Now there are two species. I can't really tell the difference between the short-beaked common dolphin and the long-beaked common dolphin. I don't really know the difference. Now for us, I thought it was a variation of a color variant of in the same size as the bottlenose dolphin, but no, they're complete. No, I think the common dolphins are a little smaller, and they have the beaks are much thinner, and they're much long pointed. These are the most abundant and most common, because of the name, the most common whale. No, dolphins are whales. The most common cetacean in the world. Now we probably save the coolest one for last, and I feel like it's a little more stiff material. No, this is not the river dolphin. This is a Indo-Pacific humpback dolphin. These live in the same places as the Irrawaddy dolphin. So, don't get these guys confused with the Amazon river dolphin. Amazon river dolphins have a big head. We all know what they look like, right? Just look up the image if you don't know what it looks like. And these guys look a lot more like a bottlenose dolphin with a pinkish coloration. And also, Amazon river dolphins live in freshwater in South America. These guys live in saltwater in Asia. So don't get confused by that. So this is my dolphin's tube. So I think we have time for the whale's tube. I almost forgot about that. Where is it? It's right here. There's the whale's tube. This is a tube that I got last year. Let's dump them all out. Okay, so I think there's wait, let me see. Yeah, there's 10 pieces each. Okay. This is the sperm whale. We can easily identify it by, we all know these guys, Moby Dick, right? It has the big bump on the head that makes and these are the loudest animals on Earth. And yes, if you saw my birthday slideshow on my 14th birthday, you probably have known this guy right there. So next is the bowhead whale, and it is a type of right whale. Now there are five types of right whales. The pygmy right whale, which looks a lot more like these guys, and the southern right whale, the North Atlantic right whale, the North Pacific right whale, and the bowhead whale from the Arctic. Now, I actually don't know much about the other type of right whales, but they're sadly called right whales because people think it's the right way to hunt these guys, which is a very bad way to call them. Next is a Bride's whale, I think. Yes, Bride's whale. Now these guys look a little like the sei whale, but I think the sei whale is a little bit bigger. Next is the minke whale, one of the small. I think it's the smallest baleen whale, or toothless whale. Next is of course the blue whale. Now this is probably one of the best tube models I've seen from Safari Limited, because usually the blue whales that I get from the tubes, they look like humpback whales with a bluish coloration. But this one's unique because it looks a lot like a blue whale. Yeah, this one is completely accurate. Next is the gray whale, which are the Monterey Bay figure, along with the humpback whale over there, the biggest figures from Safari Limited. So these are other rorquals that are different. These, the minkies, the humpbacks, and the gray whales, they kind of different from the other whales. They're kind of different from the other rorquals. Next is the beluga whale. Now these are a lot bigger than most dolphins, but they're a little smaller than killer and pilot whales. Now, this is kind of a mistake. This is a pilot whale. I don't know if it's long fin or short fin, but pilot whales are actually dolphins. As you can see, I'll tell you, but before we move on to my other stuff, and I end the video, I'll tell you the difference between a whale and a dolphin. As you can see, I'll bring out 3 figures. Okay. There's 5 Moskowitz. Sorry, Jeffy. Okay. You see, compared to the pilot whale, you know killer whales always have the dorsal fin? That all dolphins have this dorsal fin. But whales, some whales have this little tiny dorsal fin at the tail right there. And some don't even have it, like the gray and sperm whale. Wait, does this humpback have it? Yes. But some like gray whales, belugas, and right whales and sperm whales don't have that. So this means belugas are true whales, and killer whales are dolphins, not true whales, because they have that dorsal fin on the top. Narwhals, same thing. So these are officially dolphins, along with a killer whale. I think they only did that to fit a slot, because Safari has made a pilot whale, but I don't know when though. I'm probably gonna get that sometime soon. So let's put this all back. So let's move that to the side. So let's put the bull shark back in its stand. So before I end the video, I'll show you 3 new figures, and probably I'll even tell the most disgusting thing that happened in my Safari Limited journey. Now, I showed you the whale shark from the Monterey Bay collection. So the fins right here, they're scraped, broken, or chewed off, and there's a big scrape on the bottom, but it's not too bad, right? Overall, when you look at it, it's fine. So now to my shelf, we have back here is the 1999 Carnegie or 1988 Carnegie T-Rex. So I like it better. I think there's 2 variations. One that's normal, one with this black and red stripe, but this one is a little cooler looking. This is the one with the black and red stripe. Now, when I was about to go to sleep at my dad's house, I found sand in its mouth. I mean, it's a used toy, so thankfully I got it out with a toothpick, but it wasn't that easy to get it off. Now, probably the grossest thing I ever say in my Safari Limited journey, I got this crocodile, right? So, yes. You probably want to skip this if you're easily disgusted by many things. So, I saw this gray substance in its mouth, and when I got a toothpick to get it out, it was something cotton-like, and what I realized, it was a spider web with a real dead spider in it. It had spider legs in it. Yes, it's used. I know it's used, but this is overly disgusting. I don't have arachnophobia, and I don't have arachnophobia, and I don't hate or disgust or fear spiders, but I don't know why. I don't know how this happened. I mean, I think it sat there. It was a very. I think the man had this. I think the person had this guy for quite some time and didn't even take care of it, didn't play with it, and then decided to sell it because he didn't want it anymore. And so that's good enough right there. So now, like, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next video. And also, I got this killer whale recently from Petco.